Hello, welcome back. In this video, you're going to learn how to set up your emails. We're also going to install WordPress in this video, and WordPress is a content management system we use to manage our websites and build our websites without touching a single line of code. So even if you're not a developer, you can use WordPress and build your desired website. Okay, so for now I'm going to show you how to create your emails for your business. We're not going to be using Gmail to chat or communicate with our clients on our website. We're going to be using a professional email that will look something like support@yourwebsitename.com or help@yourwebsitename.com, not gmail.com. And after you ordered web hosting, your domain name is going to look, or your website is going to look something like this, blank with index of, you see, there's nothing to render. Okay, so your website is empty. Don't panic, we are going to do that. So let's set up our emails and do other configurations on our hosting dashboard before we start the whole concept. In case you want to communicate or chat or reach out to MacuHost at any time, you can click on open ticket here, and then you can click on technical support, sales support, or billing support, depending on the kind of support you need. Okay, so let's go back by clicking services and my services. Okay, and we are back. Okay, so let's go ahead and then create our emails. Okay, so we're going to create one email, and then we're going to connect it to our Gmail and start. We'll use that to be chatting with our or communicating with our potential clients. That way they will know that we are not spammers or scammers or hackers who want to take their money and run, because we want to be in authority. And here you can see some quick shortcuts. This email accounts, forwarders, autoresponders, files, and this is where your email, your website files are going to live. Backups, you can also backup the entire website here. Subdomains, and this is a subdomain. You can see this is what I'm using for tutorials. I can't buy numerous domains simply because of tutorial videos. That's why I'm using a subdomain to make my tutorials. And when you even come here, you can see this is a subdomain. So a subdomain is any name.yourdomainname.com. so tutorial.yourdomainname.com, dash.yourdomainname.com, help.yourdomainname.com, dashboard.yourdomainname.com. Those things are called subdomains. Okay, all right, so for now we are going to click on email accounts in order to create our emails, and it's taking us. Okay, now you can see here I have one email already, support@nsolotech.ml. forget about this ML. Okay, it's just for my tutorials. And when you land on a page like this, you will see a default or a system generated thing just like this. Ignore it, and then to your right you can see create. Okay, so you click on create, and you can see create an email account. Your domain name is here. If you have 2 domains, 3 domains, you can select that here and then go with it. But because I have created all these subdomains to make my tutorials, you are seeing this. But in your case, you should have something like 1 domain name. And you come here and then you can see that there's a text field and then @yourdomainname.com. Make sure here you enter something like maybe help. Okay, so you can enter help@yourdomainname.com, and then you create a password for your email accounts. So you can generate password or enter your own password. In my case, I want to generate password, and then make sure you copy this password somewhere. You can also reset this password anytime. But because you are going to be logging in using your hosting through your hosting dashboard, you don't need to memorize this password. Okay, and after that, you scroll down and then you click on create. Okay, so you click on create, and your account has been created. So right now you have an email address that is help@yourdomainname.com. Whichever domain name you want to use, you can use. The choice is yours. Okay, so we have created our domain name. Let's check our inbox. So you click on check email. And we're waiting for webmail to log us automatically into our inbox. And here we are, and then we can click on open. And congrats, your domain name, your email address has been set up and everything is up and running. You can start chatting with your clients using this inbox instead of Gmail, and that will put you in authority. Okay, so let's go ahead and then connect this email, that's help@yourdomainname.com. all right, so we're going to connect this email to our Gmail. So before you can do that, you need to go to tools and then go to emails where you see mails. Okay, so you search for that. Okay, so here, this is where I pin it, and you can see inside your cPanel you can drag any feature down here and up. Okay, you can reposition things, and because of that, I've repositioned that on top. And you can click on this arrow, and here you see forwarders. Click on forwarders, and after you click on forwarders, you can also, this is where you're going to add a new forwarder. So you click on add forwarder, and after you click on add forwarder, you enter your domain name here. So we set it as help, so enter help@yourdomainname.com. if this is not the domain name, you can click here and then choose the domain name, but this is the domain name we set up, and we are going to use that for the forwarding. So you go back and then make sure you enter your forward to email address. So this way you're going to enter in your Gmail address. Okay, so let's enter that here. Okay, so I'm going to enter solo@gmail.com. okay, so it's for testing. This domain name is not mine, so enter that here and then click on add forwarder. So click on that, and an email sent to help@yourdomainname will now be copied to solo@gmail.com. so if you get an email here, copy of that will be sent to your Gmail, and I think that's helpful. So in this part of the video, we are now going to install our WordPress and then start building our website. Are you ready? I'm also ready. So you can go back and then click on tools. After you click on tools, make sure you go to software clause apps installer. Okay, so you can see software here. You can go to software clause apps installer and then click on that. And it will take you to a page just like this, and this is where you install your scripts. Okay, but in our case, we want to install WordPress. So what we are going to do is to click on install. After we click on install, we'll see a page like this, and you can see set software setup. You can choose your protocol here, and always make sure it is HTTPS and not any of these. Okay, you can also choose this and this, but the above ones, forget about them. So this and this, forget about them, but you can choose this and this. But this is my favorite, HTTPS without www. And make sure your domain name is also here. You can also select your domain name here if you have multiple domains. And in the in directory, make sure you remove this and then leave this as it is. That's the version of WordPress. After that, you enter your website name here, and here we're going to enter something like maybe drop service. So I want to, our site is drop. Okay, maybe because I'm going to be reselling app service, maybe. All right, so that is app. So this is for my website. Also enter your site name, and here will be let's see, apps. It's okay. So just be creative and come out with your own description. Okay, after that, you enter your admin account's username and your admin account's password, and these are the credentials you're going to be needing in order to log into cPanel anytime you want to get access to the dashboard. Okay, so enter. Never use the default admin and pass because your accounts will get hacked. So you can enter your own unique things here, but because of for tutorial purposes, I want to memorize this off head, and because of that, I'm going to leave them as they are. But please do not, and I repeat, do not use admin and pass for your accounts. And here you can also enter your newly created email we use and we created, and that was help@nsolo.ml. that's your domain name.com. okay, and you won't have problem accessing this because it has been connected to your Gmail. And when you scroll down, you'll see install. You can also enter your details here, and then let's go back and I'll show you something. So you can enter, you see, let's copy our newly created email and you paste it here. So when you paste your email installation details email here, the installation details will be sent to this email address so for future records, and then you click on install. So let's wait for WordPress to install. Okay, an installation already exists. I'm sorry. All right, so this is the, you can see for yourself. You see, we're installing on this domain name and not this domain name. I mean, and not the other one. Okay, so sorry for that. All right, so here, but in your case, you have one domain name here, so you will not face this problem. So this is the one I'm going to install it on. Okay, and then let's go back. All right, so everything is still okay, and let's reinstall WordPress, and then we click on install, and let's see. Let's wait sometimes more. See, today my connection is not all that strong. Let's just wait for it. And congrats, WordPress has been installed, and we can review our website. So let's check it here, and then we'll open this one too. So the first one is your website, and that's what people are going to be visiting, and this is what you are going to be using to control your website. So your people or your clients do not need access to the administrative URL. The only one they need is the main URL, and that is this one. Okay, so let's view our website, and you can see this is the default installation of WordPress, and this is the dashboard. And welcome to WordPress. We are getting there. Okay, welcome to WordPress. So this is where you're going to manage your pages, everything, and this is where we're going to now be developing, using to build a website that would look like this. Okay, so I've showed you your hosting dashboard, how to create your email, and you can see two here. That means you can see that new installation of WordPress. Because we entered that there, the details will be sent here. So let's see. Okay, let's wait for it. And you can see a new installation of WordPress 5.9.3 has been completed. Details are below. You can see password. You can see that your database details are here. Your everything here. You can see that. And because my Gmail was a fake one, I don't know how I'm going to access that one, but a copy has been sent. Oh, by now a copy has been sent to someone else. My gosh. Okay, but he will not be able to have access to the password because it has been hashed out. Okay, so cPanel is intelligent, WordPress is intelligent. Okay, and it's because of tutorials, that's why I use that fake email. Sorry for that. All right, but everything is going on well. Okay, I don't have problem with send my details over there. After all, after this tutorial, I'm going to delete this website, and he will not have access to my details or website whatsoever. So just forget about it. All right, so welcome to the dashboard of WordPress, and this is where we're going to be managing everything about our website, pages, media, settings, and everything. So in this video, in this part of the training, I'm going to show you how to set up WordPress, and then we're not going to build the website, the actual website, in the next video. So let's go ahead and set WordPress. So you go to settings and you go to general. And this is the general settings of your website. And you see, when we were installing WordPress, there was a place for us to set our site title and our description. And here you can also edit that. I hope you can remember that. You can edit it. And you see tagline, and your tagline is the description. And this is what I also entered. You can also edit that. Okay. And you see this email. That's administrative email. Okay. Let's scroll down. Membership, anyone can register. Do not mark this because people can register on your website. We don't want that. We want them to other things, but they are not registering. Time zone, your site is English. Change your date format, time format. Week starts on Monday, and save. Okay, and save. The next thing is writings. Okay, something like this. There's nothing to change. Forget about it. Reading. All right, so this is where you're going to set up your home page. Okay, so set up your home page. So you can do that here. We have not created a page for home and a blog page, so for now forget about it. And search engine visibility, make sure this one is empty, because when you click on it, it will discourage search engines from indexing this site. So when you click on it, your website will not be visible on Google after you integrate it or publish it. Discussing, if it's a blog website, you can ban some keywords. And also there are some maybe comments, how people will commenting and other things, discussions on your website. You can do that here. Media, you can also set up here. Permalinks, this is also very important. And with permalink, you see we have a wrong permalink set up. So what we need to do is post name. And let me explain. when you go to my website, the website we're building, you see when you click on order now, you see that it took us to our website name / pricing, and not our website name / the date we created that page / you see that. So we want it to be post name so that it will be / your page and not / date or this kind of things. We don't need that, so it's this one that we need. And after that, save changes. Today I guess I have a bad internet connection. All right, so privacy, you can also deploy that, and then you can create your privacy pages and then link them here. Okay, and then link them here, but you can use this page, so you can just click on it, use this page as your privacy page. So when you click on that, hooray, you have everything ready. All right, you can also collapse this thing and then review it, bring it back. If you want to also manage users on your website, but because we are not going to be allowing signups, no user will be here. But even if you want to manage your profile, or you have someone co-worker you want to manage, you can go to profile and change your own settings. You can change the color of your dashboard, other things here. You can change that. If you want your dashboard to have a different color, you can change that. But here I want to leave it as default. You can also come here and change your name, admin, change it. You can change your email here. You can add a biographic information, change your password, and do a lot of things here, and then update. And you can also click on all users and then manage users. And right now you're the only user in this account. If you ever want to give a user a different privilege, you can choose a role and then give the person as a subscriber, contributor, author, editor, or administrator. Okay, and you have an option for plugins, and this way you're going to be adding different functionalities to your website, and that's the plugins area. And you see there are a lot of plugins you can use for your website, something like the contact us page plugin. Okay, you can use that here. The next one is appearance, and this way we're going to be installing a theme called the Astra theme, and that's what we're going to be using to build this website. Okay, so you can also click here and go to themes and see that for yourself. You can see I have a bad connection. All right, and you can add new theme, and then you search for your themes, and some of the themes are actually bad. Okay, but in this video we're going to be installing the Astra theme. Okay, all right, so in my next video we're going to install this theme and then start building this website to look like this. I hope this video has been educative enough. I'll see you in my next video where we're going to learn how to create our drop servicing website.